Good morning, grand risings. Welcome back to the current. Today, the energies are in the sun. Transit is in Gene Key 62, and the associated physiology is this beautiful area here, our throat and the thyroid. And before we speak to the energy, let's get into the body. Let's just feel this area here. And I thought we would start by just doing some breathing, and on the exhalation we'll do like a little hum or a little oming. So it'll look like this, and you can close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes because it really helps to just feel the energy. So breathing in through the nose and exhaling. Just like that. And let's just do that for a little bit more here. Inhale. Inhale. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. And again, inhale. And now with your right hand, we're just going to come to the bottom of the throat and pull the fascia down. And then with your other hand, we'll pull the fascia up lightly, just like this. And breathing in through the nose and out. In and out. In and out. And just turn your body to the left, in and out. Slowly turn your body to the right, in, out. Come back to center, look up, in and out. And then the right hand will bring to the front of the throat, and the left hand will bring to the back of the throat. And let's breathe again. 6 breaths in and exhale. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just noticing any sensations that are coming up as we do this, or images. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. Just allowing love from your hands to flow in to your throat area. And let's just use a couple of affirmations here. I will speak my truth, the truth from my heart. I'm becoming more comfortable with being precise with what I feel, even if it's inconvenient. I am being more precise with speaking the truth from a place of compassion and love. And let's just sit for a moment with our hands down, just to soften the shoulders, and just tune into that area, to the throat, and tune into the field around the throat. Just noticing what you feel. Do you feel spaciousness? Do you feel cold? Do you feel warmth? Do you feel pressure? Tingling? And then let's just come and tap right in the heart area, tapping just right there. And just inviting whatever energy wants to flow around the heart, around the throat. The throat is our threshold of creating. You might have heard the term of spells, spelling, words. Our words, what we speak, can become reality. It's the threshold of manifestation. And you can keep doing that if you want. As I speak, I'll just speak to the different frequencies of this theme, this archetype of Gene Key 62, which at the lower frequency, the shadow, is intellect. And you might think, how is intellect a shadow? Especially in our world where we really reward intellect. But at the shadow level, I'm just going to bring up a graphic for those that are on YouTube here. The shadow is usually where we are kept stuck. So there's nothing wrong with the shadows inherently. There's nothing wrong with intellect, but it can keep us stuck. And the gift level is a creative energy. It brings us up to a higher expression, and this one is precision, the gift of precision. And the highest expression, the Siddhic level, the Siddhi, is a transcendent realization. It's kind of a superpower. It's our highest potential in human form. And really, it's this concept of merging with all things, is the unity consciousness, where the body really becomes empty. And at this level, it is impeccability. And Richard speaks to this as just pure consciousness at play. The individual I is gone, and it's just this pure consciousness at play. And that's what he refers to as impeccability through this lens. And so going back to the shadow of intellect, the thing that keeps us stuck there is that we use these words or numbers to make us think that we understand reality, and we can create these mental constructs that keep us stuck. And at the repressive nature, we can focus on the details so much in our life that we're not fully present to what is, in terms of what our body is really feeling. And so we can keep ourselves stuck that way. And at the reactive nature, we can focus on all the details of everybody else, and maybe even nitpick, and usually there's some sort of underlying anger that comes up, and it just comes out and explodes. So precision is when we allow the heart to come at the forefront, the energy of more of that yin heart, and the intellect, which is more of that male way of expressing or thinking about the world. It serves the yin, it serves the heart. So the intellect can be a beautiful thing so long as the heart is what is leading. And It's so interesting because I found myself when I was reading the gene key today, it was like I couldn't even absorb the words. I was trying, like, how am I going to repeat what these things are? My intellect didn't feel like it was working. And it's funny because yesterday we was at a jam and we were singing and using that throat. I didn't know that that's what the energy we were moving into, but it got so open that today I found myself really struggling trying to, or I found my intellect, maybe this one old part of me that used to be able to just take in words and then feel like, okay, I can explain this perfectly now. And my personal part of my evolution right now is just coming in live and not knowing what I'm going to say, but that precision, the gift of precision, is just allowing ourselves to express what's true in the moment without it needing to be perfect. And so we'll just finish with a couple of contemplations for this week as we journey through this gene key and allow ourselves to embody these energies of precision and the gifts of that precision of being able to just speak from our heart and maybe be able to witness when our intellect is trying to understand things. So, what am I trying too hard to explain? And maybe I got caught up in that a little bit just there. What do I already know? And what is the simplest, most precise truth I can speak today? And maybe you don't have to think of all three of those through the week. Maybe one stands out more than another. I like that one. What is the simplest, most precise truth I can speak today? And what if you don't need all the answers to speak with precision? You only need to stop pretending you know what you don't know and stop withholding what you do. Anything you'd like to share? I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have a really beautiful day. And yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to arise this week with this key. So have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.